sorry, but we won't have time for questions, but when we have tea break, please feel free to ask the panelists anything or discuss anything with them. I just want to do a very, very quick wrap-up, and I want to say that Dr. Diane was very interesting. He talked about the rectangular curve of the aging process. But I think one thing was very important that he said, and people should hear this loud and clear. Aging itself is not a disease. Aging itself is not, if something is wrong, you have some kind of condition or disease. Make sure you see a doctor and don't say it's just aging. There is no such thing. It's not a disease. He left us, with a number of different things, and one of the things I think we should take heart, there were two very practical suggestions. One was the issue of hearing aids and having the mental agility to adjust to hearing aids. Very important. I don't know how many I've seen when I was in a care facility that sat in a bedside drawer. And the other thing is exercise. Make it almost a religion. It is probably the best medicine that you can do. And we had a panel, and it was very interesting to see someone in his 60s trying to sort out what retirement means and how he's going to make a decision about retirement. And also even trying to think ahead, but it's still a theoretical concept about, will my spouse or I be a caregiver? Who is going to be the caregiver? And this is from a theoretical point of view. And then you have Joy talking about being a caregiver. So you can see that there's a process going on here. And his own issues of housing, mobility issues, and really looking with different eyes at the issues of mortality. It starts earlier, but this is where it starts hitting you in the face a bit more. And then I'm going to go actually to Judy, because Judy is in a process where the aches and pains are not that debilitating. She's able to live much as the way she's lived before, but she's also very aware of lifestyle and how it's going to impact on her ability. So the no smoking, the exercise, the feeling of trying to live a lifestyle that will help her go into older age healthier, more vigorous, and that's what you really want, is the vigor in aging, and maintaining her friends and activities as much as possible. I think the beauty of Judy trying to bridge this transition is always looking for challenges in life. That with challenges, she can still keep going. And that's what gives her that life spirit. And then finally, I'm going to talk about Joy, because she's probably facing the issues of a person in their 80s, especially most people in their 80s have 4 or more chronic illnesses. It slows you down. The energy isn't always there. But the thing that I find, in spite of losses and challenges, the life spirit for Joy is in creativity, and how much that's what gives her a life force, is having that creative spirit, acting, being in the moment. It's a very life-affirming way. So you see that there are struggles, there are challenges, there are also losses, but there are different ways to approach it, and it doesn't have to be a negative. And I think that's all I can maybe say at this point.
Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Pam. Most interesting. Wonderful. It clarifies for me the concept that everyone has to give and everybody has to get involved. And the more you give and the more you get involved, the more pleasure you have in the life that you have left. And always departing with the conscience that you've done the best to help the society, and particularly the elders of today. It's been a pleasure to listen to all of you, and I have a little gift to each one of you. Judy, you're first. Joy, you're second. This is third.
Thank you.
Gloria, you're next. I'd like to thank you for being here. I'd like to thank Ken Levitt, the chairman of the committee. The committee that has done a fabulous job in selecting the idea of what we're talking about today, selected the panel. We've been very, very successful, more than anything else. I'd like to take this moment to thank our wonderful staff, Aaron and Rita, who have done a tremendous amount of work. Because you are here, because you are such great numbers, did not happen by chance. It goes tremendous amount of hard work behind all this. Thank you very much, and let's give a hand to all of them. I'll give it time to. Oh yeah, we have a draw. It's the moment that all the tickets are put in the basket. Yeah. I'll have Joy. Joy, you tell.
Shall I read it out?
Yeah, please.
013, sorry, 0136150.
Say it again.
0136150.
0150. Last four numbers.
No, it's not. It's
6150.
6150.
No?
Anybody?
615. That's the last four numbers.
By the way, the prize, a book,
Oh, great.
it's called
Healthy age.
Healthy Aging for Dummies. So now you know where the title comes from.
This one is 6658. The last four numbers, 6658.
Six, 6, 5, 8.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun.